Do you want to know why you've been unable to complete your plans, your goals, your New Year resolutions? You've made so many plans, but you don't know why year after year you've been able to do that. If this is a topic you're interested in, join me. Hi, my name is Bola. You're welcome to Insights with Lady B. Subscribe and comment on my video so you can get notifications when I put up a new video. Just to let you know, I'm not a professional. Everything that I'll be sharing with you today is from my life experience and from people that are around me. There are things that I've observed and methods that I've, employed that's worked well for me. So today, in my video, I'm going to be talking about stressors. What are they? How can you identify your stressors? And what are the strategies you can employ so that you can achieve that goal? So what are stressors? Stressors are events that actually trigger stress in you. It's simply the way that you react when you come across stressful situations. When this happens, it can either affect you internally or externally. You're wondering, what's she talking about? Stresses are events, I say again, that trigger stress in you. When it affects you internally, it comes in form of fear, worry, anxiety, or you could even have a low mood. When it's external, it's something on the outside that then affects you on the inside. It could be a relationship difficulty. It could be financial problems. It could be issues with your children or your family. It could be drug and alcohol, or sadly, it could even be the death of a loved one. For example, I had a goal to travel in 2020. This was because for so many years, for a period of 14 years, I hadn't traveled. I only made a journey for 1.5 weeks. That was because I was afraid of flying. I didn't like being in the air. So 2020, my dream was to travel the world. But we can guess what happened in 2020. We had a pandemic that affected the whole world. So my dream was put to a halt. How can this affect you? You could have certain stresses that happened in your life. Somebody died. There was a relationship difficulty. There's drug and alcohol issues. And this tend to stop you in the track of your dreams. It can affect your cognitive behavior. You worry. Sometimes you have memory loss. You're just negative. You make poor judgments. Sometimes it affects you emotionally. You're moody, you're irritable, you're anxious, you're depressed. Sometimes you're even lonely. And some people even have a short temper. Sometimes you could be affected physically because of a stressor. You can have aches and pains all over your body. Sometimes you can have constipation. You can have nausea. And for some people, it even affects their sex drive. But no matter what your stressor is, there are certain strategies that you can put in place to actually make this better. It can either be short-term or long-term. I'm not a professional, but if you feel that there's anything that I've mentioned here that you need to explore, I'd like you to seek professional help. Speak to your doctor, speak to a therapist so you can get help, so that you can get back on track to achieving your dreams. Some of the strategies that you can actually employ when you have stresses. Number one, exercise. You've heard it over and over again. You need to exercise. Secondly, you need to find time to relax. Relax and calm down. Try to just take a step at a time. You can also seek therapy. For a lot of people, they pray. You can talk to someone, either professionally or a family member, someone you trust, about what your worries are. I'd also say try to engage socially and not isolate yourself. Don't stay on your own. Don't be by yourself. When things happen that trigger you and you're stressed and you can't move on, you're not talking to anybody, that's the time you need to come out and not isolate yourself. Boundaries. Do you always say yes to everybody's goals, everybody's dreams, but not to yours? Think about your boundaries. You need to learn to say no and put boundaries in place so that you can achieve your own goals, even this year. So remember, if there's anything that I've mentioned here and you think you need to explore it, seek professional help. But the other short-term things I've mentioned, relaxing, exercising, are things that you can think about. So, join me in my future videos where I'll be talking about psychoeducational issues. Why do you behave the way you behave? What's causing the way you behave? Your attitudes. Where is it coming from? I'll see you soon. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.